we need to remind the masses about the excesses and the corruption scandals of the past regime. Sure, I think that is something that we need to give a breath of fresh air to the public. And what is our vision of the country? What we would like to see Malaysia or Malaysian society becomes. How do we want to govern this country and bring this country forward, especially in the post-pandemic era? How do we want to bring together people? What is our vision in terms of creating a better economic environment for ordinary Malaysians? And I think by and large, people want to hear what can the political parties do for them, and what is our vision to create a better society. We need to remind the masses about the excesses and the corruption scandals of the past regime and Barisan Nasional, and we want to avoid letting them to make a comeback. But I think more importantly is that we need to explain to the public why is it important that we need to bring about reform. We need to institute reform in our institutions. It's because we want to avoid a repeat of 1MDB, a repeat of kleptocracy. But if our narrative is just by banging that issue and just about Najib without talking about reforms, then I think the people will feel tired. Everybody knows about the excesses, about the scandals. I think Malaysians will not forget about the images of the hundreds of branded handbags and millions of cash being seized from Najib's residence after 9th of May. So I think in a way we need to reinvent how we give the message or present that message to the public. Yes, we need to remind Malaysians that we do not want a comeback of kleptocracy, but what is our solution? The solution is about we having the power to initiate reforms, to bring about change in institutional reforms, to ensure that our system of governance have better check and balances, and our institutions being strengthened. So all these things need to be communicated and need to be highlighted to the public in a more simpler and a more direct manner. For example, why 1MDB happened is because a lot of executive powers concentrated in the hands of the Prime Minister. So how do you change that? How do you bring about initiated reform in the system and make sure that the system itself have mechanism of check and balances?